Okay, so this video is for getting into more in detail and features to do that. So let's create a new sheet. Okay, I'm gonna drag in different elements and let's go to the first sheet to see what elements. What I'm gonna do is a call out of the section here and then drag the detail of that section and get even deeper in the detail of that section. Okay, so section 3, view, call out, select the call out and move that one up. Okay, nice. Rename everything as we go. We call it curtain wall section 3. Good. And I'm going to do something similar to the callouts of our plans. I'm just going to go and say call out. There we go. Nice. And call out. Nice. Actually, I'm going to rename before I do the same for this other plan. I'm going to say right-click, rename, detail 1. I'm going to copy that. Control C, right-click, rename, and 2. I'm going to also create a couple callouts for this other detail of the plan. There we go. And rename it. Right click, rename 1, rename 2. Perfect. Okay, let's go to the sheet and start dragging things in. First, the section we want in a different scale, a little bigger. We're getting more ups. I don't know why I press open Maya. Anyway, let's go to 1 inch. Actually, 1/2 is what we want. You see how it gets to the scale that we really want. Is hide things by selecting and hide category. Hide in view category. We probably want that. Hide in view category. It's fine. We do not want furniture there. Obviously, it's just bothering us. Hide in view category. And that element we don't want either. So it's a clean section, huh? I think the problem starting needs, there we go, inside this category as well. There we go. Perfect. Clean and nice. So I was trying to open Maya for whatever reason. Let me close that and go back to Revit. Okay. I'm gonna turn off. No, actually, let me change those things. Select, make it smaller, and that's nice. And I want the levels here, so VV. I'm gonna go to rotations, levels, and click on that just to get that one in. And I think we're doing good. Probably we can push these guys a little bit to the right, so it's not so on top of it. And this ones could be a little bit also to the right. There we go. Right click, deactivate, move. For now, I'm going to leave it there. Now here's the trick. I'm going to do it first. Just duplicate with detail in your view, and we're going to rename that one detail. And we're going to come down into the sheet and drag this one in, and obviously it's the same scale because I haven't changed it. So let's, what happens if I double click and change it to 3 inches? Whoa, big. How do we fit this in here? Well, that's what we're going to do. Tricks, right click, deactivate. Let's go to that specific detail, to that view, and select the cropping view. It's on. You see those marks? Press. Oh, nice. You can actually crop things out in different ways and start getting more close to the details as you want. Okay, so it would be a matter of selecting and clicking that option as many times as you need details and getting close to that. And then that arrow over there, it's what allows you to move that detail near. Now be careful with the snapping. Snap super strong sometimes, and just think about how you want to fit it. You're gaining space and you can put everything together afterwards just by moving things and have a smaller detail, no? So I'm gonna pause it there and I'm gonna fix it, and I'll come back right in a second. So yeah, I put it together. I tried to make this distance fit. I probably want to select the levels and start dragging them so they fit better within that drawing. Nice. Let's do the same for this other side. Nice. You see, as we were changing the levels, we're changing as well. Let's turn off cropping view. Let's go and see how the sheet looks now. Well, it's totally displays, but starts to be, yeah, we can match it. So if it's bigger or smaller, you can do it from here by double clicking, turning on the cropping view, start playing around with this a little bit more and dragging up and up. If you need more space or less, or that's a lot of space over there. It's different multiple options here for you to use. Right click, deactivate. Let's put this here. Move. Select and move that point. There we go. It could be that we want this to be a line, no? So you can just use your arrows, snapping. I want to double click and deselect and select, sorry, that category, and turn off cropping views. Right click, deactivate. So good. We have levels. We have the details of the different components within that section, no? So I'm gonna do the same for the callouts of the plans. So we have plans details for level 2 and level 1. We're gonna put in the bottom level 1. So let's drag this one here. Perfect. This one here, not so perfect. See how big it is? Just double click, select that section for whatever reason is coming, hide it, deactivate, just change that, move it back, and move this one here. Okay. Oops. Let me deactivate for now, because actually we want to have it the same scale as this element. Also, we'll be double clicking. I don't know, you probably don't want those sections, but we do want the 3" there, and deactivate. That somehow has to fit there, and 3". Deactivate. This one somehow has to fit there. So, and I'm gonna drag the other ones, detail 2, double click, 3". Right click, deactivate, and we need that one to be 3" as well. Okay, deactivate. Now the way to do how do we fit this accordingly, it's the same trick as we used over here. So it's going to be a matter of double clicking, selecting the cropping view, and start cropping these guys the best possible way, So whoops, I think you guys are getting the idea. So what I'm going to do is just do one, and then I'll pause it so we can see the other one. You can put this up and start dragging these guys to this side. Again, be careful with the snapping, because it goes like boop, snaps very easily. Turn off the cropping views, right click, deactivate, and now this is your view. No, you want to move this one here. Select the view to get the points. Same goes to that one. Select, cut. Nice. Nice. Just put it a little smaller there. Turn off. Oops. You want to turn on because you still have some movement to do there. There we go. Turn off. Right click. Deactivate now. Whether it's too big or too small, it's a matter of whether it fits in your sheet, and you can tell that story best possible way. So in my case, I need to make it smaller. Move it up, and turn off that. Always forget. Deactivate. Go up. Move this one here. Snap into the bottom, and probably there we go. Clean. So we start getting some things here. So I'm gonna pause it there and do it for this element exactly the same way, and put it on top. We have plenty of space there, and we will get a nice sheet here. So pause it there. Okay, so I got it. Everything's a little messy, but I place it together in the possible way. As you can see, it's just a matter of the same way you start getting those pieces. Oh, let me see. Yeah, we're missing actually one here, so I'll just do it very fast. Cut, cut, small, move it there. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna turn off, right click, deactivate. Great. Something here, I'm not sure what it is, but we can perfectly get rid of that by diminishing this smaller. And right click, turn off, right click, deactivate. Okay, so it's a matter of moving this guy, waiting for that snap into the project. Moving the snap also so it's aligned, and what we can do is select the view, get the 4 points, and if you don't see it now, you can always scroll and wait for that snapping so it's aligned. Probably taking it down a notch, and this one has to go also here somehow, so we'll probably want to reduce this size a bit. There we go. Deactivate and put it there. There we go. Now it looks perfect. Control, take everything down. Nice. If you want to move these ones down as well, boom, and snap this one. There we go. We have another one here. We can snap it or just move it there. Select the view, move the points. We can do some, oops, Control C. Select all of these guys. Go to the right, so we have more space there without invading this one. You can also get more space by going to the right here, and that looks good. Starts getting more professional. If you want to leave that one there, or if you want to also snap it, select and snap there. Select the view, get the 4 points, and snap to the bottom. And there we have it. We know that the top one also had a bigger plan, so it makes sense that it goes along that direction. So good. Probably some alignments here, so it could be interesting to try to achieve just by the sake of elegance and proportions. Turn on. We get that a little bit higher. It's nice. Turn off, deactivate, and we're getting there. I think it's quite nice. No, actually, in this case, it would have been better to have the entire terrain connection. Now let's see. There we go. Turn off. Oops. Right click, deactivate. We have the whole sheet. I think in terms of detailing, everything is looking good. So I would recommend at this point to start thinking of how you can change different configurations to make the story even cleaner. No, it's a matter of going back and revisiting the things. You probably want to hide some elements that you don't want to see. You probably want to change some visibility and graphics from different things. You can change the section to the right or to the left, and it automatically changes all the sections in the entire view. So a revisiting of your different parts, you see this is important that you select, for example, the elements and put them and locate them in the proper place so they don't bother different parts. Deactivate, or the same here. We don't want to have that situation, so it's a matter of selecting that and placing your marks correctly. Deactivate. Now things start making sense. The section there's calling the other section here as well. The callers are calling the next sheet element. There you go. We know what is what by just checking the titles, etc., etc. Okay, so the next step, it's different from telling a story, but it's more about how we can implement detail components to these features. Okay, so obviously we can go as close as we want, but if we don't get more detail here, it's just not worth keep on expanding or zooming or scaling up our details. Now we need to incorporate more elements to it. So just stop it there, and the next one is more about details, detail components. Okay, good.